he has such a good, you know, acumen in Smash in general. Take those talents to another platform fighter. Rivals 2 being an amazing experiment for him. And I'll tell you what, it's gone pretty damn good up to this point.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're going to jump right into the game one. No strings attached. Starting off here on Godai Delta, dual plats. Should be no stranger to seeing something like this. So this matchup's going to be a lot of just like Mars playing a little bit slower, I think, especially against like Kragg. You don't want to get overzealous against this character. He'll just clean you up shop, especially with like all the pressure he has from like his rocks or dash attacks.
That's the thing with Kragg, right? He's just like a snowball, right? I know he's a rock, okay, but he's like a snowball. Once he just starts going down that hill of momentum, it is so hard to stop. Missing the command grab on that attempt, but the fair are going to be right there, and another one, so much time to react. This is where it gets really scary, and that rock utilization too. You know, this isn't like me playing Kragg. He's just gonna toss that thing straight at you and just hope it works. Always gonna be a method to the madness, Austin. This guy just so well versed in this character.
And even when he throws the rock at you, right, he can just kick it right back towards you, try to get a combo right off on top of it. And out the gate, you know, Mars may look like he's losing because based on the percentages, but he's got a little bit of stage control. As I say that though, we got the back here. What?
Okay. Interactions you don't see every day for 500, Austin. That is crazy, and gets the edge guard. He'll take it. 71 on Kragg, very modest. A really good start for ZeeBee.
I didn't even know you could do that with the tongue, like while he's in ball, because normally when you're in that ball form, you're invincible. Not invincible, you're taking damage, but you're not going to get pushback or anything.
No one's touching you, bro. You're like coming through in a cyber truck.
You're spiking that tongue, bro.
That's crazy.
That low poly car coming through.
I love that. Love this lead that we're seeing right now from ZeeBee as well, continuing to add on to it. Mars trying to find some openings right now. We know Ranno, of course, has the speed and the coverage to get the job done, but ZeeBee's playing pretty tight right now.
He's also got the kill power. You got to remember his forward air is something that is all combo into itself. Can also kill at very absurd percentages off stage, which we might start to see right here. Granted, Kragg is one of the heavier characters, using a lot of the resources to try to stay alive for as long as possible. There's something that's to be said about ZeeBee, is he stays alive for so long.
Yes, he is a very hard person to just kind of start shaving those stocks off of. However, we do know Mars, of course, again, didn't get here by accident. Once it really starts going, should have an opportunity. But again, it's just been such a grind to even get anything going right now. All the tricks coming out, Austin, but none of them netting Mars a stock yet.
Yeah, if there's anything that's to be said for Mars, he's one of the more unorthodox players. He's going for like these really silly moves, right? The spin off there. But now we're seeing ZeeBee at 207, still on 3 stocks. Mars has got to find a way to close out this stock right here, right now to get any sort of momentum going, but he just can't find the kill move. He saw the up special coming his way.
Yeah, he had an idea that was going to be the plan. I mean, that's such a good landing option sometimes too for Kragg. Oh my goodness, but the down strong absolutely obliterating Mars's second stock. It is a 3-1 lead right now, Austin. This top 8 starting off a little skewed in the favor of the Kragg gang.
Dude, he cannot find this kill. 240 damage right now on ZeeBee. I mean, I know Ranno, okay, he gave the stock away, bro. He just ran off and died. It's like, you know what? If you're not going to get the kill, I'll do it for you, bro. I'm going to do you a little bit of a favor.
Sometimes you just don't need it. At a certain point, you're just like, I'm big chilling, whatever.
He was laughing about it, dude, in the camera. He was like, you know, whatever, I'm at 240.
It's never a good sign if you're the opponent. You're like, oh.
No, dude, you don't want your opponent to be laughing.
This is top 8, not pools, brother. What are we doing?
Wait!
Ooh, the double dip almost got there, Austin. So close. Trying to surprise ZeeBee. Probably did, but just not enough to get the stock yet.
Yeah, very, very close to getting that second stock. That would have evened up the game if you managed to land that thing. And he's still doing a good job, right? You're noticing Mars is only at 18 damage on his final stock. All he needs to clean this up, needs to find a way to get that kill confirm off of something, whether it's like a spike towards the ground. I think a stage like Godai Delta makes it a little bit more difficult for a character like Ranno to get a kill off this side because it's so massive, especially against Kragg.
I would agree. Like, I feel like in a lot of matchups too, like there's a reason people tend to kind of strike here, right? They end up starting Godai for a very specific reason, clearly benefiting Kragg a lot right now. Would be nice to see if Mars could at least get this stock, make it a little bit more interesting down the stretch. Another big time cargo grab, and that's gonna do it. The down strong, no questions, as ZeeBee start things out with a 2-stock.
He just smacks the ground, bro, and players go flying. That's a ZeeBee special. Like you said, in this race to 3, has a little bit of the lead as well as the stage counter pick advantage for the rest of the set, putting himself in a nice spot. But now the onus is on Mars to see where we're going to be able to take him, right? Noticing these large stages weren't really cutting it out for him in terms of like the large blast zones. Maybe we want to take us something more, you know, a little bit up close and personal, maybe something like Tempest Peak. And
I like how you started talking about that, and then he immediately started hovering right to Tempest. He kind of knew, okay, let's make this a little bit more of a close quarters battle. Could make things a tad bit easier, but double-sized sword right there, getting close to personal with Kragg. can definitely net him some advantages too. We shall see. It's game number 2 underway already. And again, to your point earlier, Austin, it's all about avoiding Kragg getting started. It's like a Hemi engine, bro. Just starts revving up so hard to put him to rest.
He's a tough character to play around because, like, this character is all about trying to get, like, command grabs, throwing rocks, playing around the rock. There's so many things in front of you. As long as you do the rock wall, that was disgusting, ZeeBee! He threw up the wall, waited for it to go up to the side and just obliterated him.
We're talking about the things in front of him. He's worried about the things going under him, okay? That spike was disgusting, complemented by that wall placement. Just absolutely on a tear right now is ZeeBee.
Incredible avalanche gameplay coming out here from ZeeBee as he is just continuing with the stock lead. But now Mars coming up with some stuff himself, right? Gonna throw some poison darts towards his opponent. The little dot right there is actually going to add some poison damage to the opponent whenever they go for a swing, as well as enhance how long they'll be in the bubble for if we manage to get a bubble hit on him later on. And Mars is playing pretty cleanly for this second stock.
1000%. Oh, okay. Couple up air strings. We'll take 2. And the aerial assault trying to continue that, though. Mars putting the rest to that. Oh, I love that. Being super offensively minded on the recovery. Going to work out for ZeeBee. He's looking good.
Okay, down tilt combo starter. Looking for that second forward air. Does it against the little bit of an armored hit from the spin. Still keeping him airborne, though. Can't find any sort of stage control until we finally get a nair out of shield. Turns it into a spike and gets another kill. Getting the down special off stage.
I'm telling you, bro, Kragg Nair MVP move half the time, bro.
Absolutely
like that
disgusting.
back air, it's just like the setup to get off of it is so ridiculous, and ZeeBee proving that right now. So again, Mars finding himself similar situation to the last game, even with a change of scenery, not quite panning out his way just yet.
That back air really is the Swiss Army knife for this guy. Like, he just, it does
opens everything up.
Yes.
It does. It's crazy.
Kills, add a shield too on top of that. And now we're seeing some Nair using a little bit of a sex kick action there, get some more damage off of the forward air. But ZeeBee trying to bring him up. A little bit of a wait there to see what we're going to be able to do. Not trying to go for the pummels either on top of that. Don't want to risk the 50-50.
No need to. Ooh, okay. Got to get out of that danger zone, Mars.
They are dancing right now. A lot of dash is coming out. Gets another confirm off of dash attack. A great burst option coming out from Kragg. We're just trying to get rid of those rocks, and it turned into a bait.
Dude, I love how he's like rock pillar. That's how I'm going to kind of offset you on this recovery attempt. And Mars, unfortunately, going down. Looking at least in good spirits, though, you know.
There's something about Mars. He's usually a guy that's usually in good spirits whenever he's competing, right?
He's a good kind of competitor, bro. He's not like one of those. He's not like a salt lord. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
That's like the last thing I would describe him as.
Yeah.
He's actually, one thing I do think about, we're talking about ZeeBee trying to make a loser's run here to try to win the tournament, right?
Yeah.
Mars is the player that comes to mind from Smash. That when I think of people that climb through losers and get a tournament, I don't know if you remember that Big House tournament from like 2017, 2018, where he climbed all the way. He lost like round 2. And then won the tournament because he climbed all the way through losers. So he's like a player to me that I think of that could also make that losers run. And I think it's not out of the ballpark of possibilities. Like, he could still do this. Granted, if he wins this game, he's going to be at a disadvantage in terms of the stage counter pick game.
100%. And really at this point, it's kind of like, okay, at this point, you know, you're down 2 games, right? It's a one game at a time type mentality. You can't look too far ahead. Oh, unfortunate right there. ZeeBee getting caught up with the rocket hand. You cannot act when you have that rocket hand, so got to be careful of that. Mars taking advantage of it momentarily. Oh, the double dunk. I had a feeling, Austin, he was thinking about it. Full send, full on commitment, and yet again, the same story we see throughout this set. A big lead for ZeeBee has developed very early, despite the counter pick selection from Mars.
Bro, there has been some adaptation coming out
that
from
was OD.
ZeeBee.
That was OD. Man's a thinker.
How does he do it, dude? He's got wings. Where's he hiding them?
And this is why I love this game, bro. Because, like, again, people, you got to remember, this is still a brand new, fresh out the oven game, bro. I'm always seeing something new, something innovative. That recovery was so creative. Had to give it a shout out, bro. I got a little hype. I'm a Kragg main myself, also.
Oh my God, of course you are. But we get another downer coming out here with the Earth Pillar coming back onto the stage. Just one more time. Who's about to 3-stock him right there at like 12%?
Dude, honestly, the 3-stock is still on the table. The fair not going to be enough, especially at that point in the stage. Okay, this
okay.
There we go.
Big ups to Mars. Big ups to Mars, bro. No 3-stock. No 3-stock.
Mars said, nah, not me, bro. I'm number 23 on the Lumi ranking, all right? Might be for another game, but damn it, I'm there. Let you know something.
It's translating, bro. He's in top 8 for a reason.
That he is. Oh, but he might be on his way out of this top 8. If ZeeBee has his way, yes, it's going to go ahead and time that spike to perfection. A 3-0 for ZeeBee opening his losers top 8 the right way. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, 3-0 and a handshake. Man, it was good to still so good to see Mars here in top 8, going out with the 7th place finish at probably one of the bigger majors here for this game, right? A lot of tournaments are on the horizons. You know, and a big tournament on a lot of people's minds is Genesis coming up, but this is a really good opener for the year,
Great
right?
proving ground for sure.
Yes,
man.
exactly. The double dunkaroo, bro.
Yep. Boom, it just lines up so perfectly, right?
And you know that was like a public bowl, too, and he went for the double dip, spreading germs. Bro, it's post-COVID, bro. What are you doing?
Oh, my God, you Jim. Oh, man, these highlights, bro. Definitely an awesome set for sure. Again, I know ZeeBee is going to be such a threat. And really somebody you just, you see ZeeBee and losers, it's just like, that's not a comforting thought. Like, oh, I got my loser round, I got to go through ZeeBee. No, you got to go through ZeeBee. Like, that's how you got to say it.
Yeah, it's still shocking that ZeeBee's in losers, right? Yeah. Like, you got to remember this guy lost to Stango earlier on, so Zetterburn. So
no shame in that.
No, not at all. I mean, Stango's been on a tear for a very long time, especially at this tournament. Yeah. We'll be seeing him later on over on the winner side of things.
Yeah, him and along with a couple of other Zetterburns that we do have in this top 8. I believe
a lot of Zetters.
Yeah, 3 makes up this, along with 2 Rannos, or not Rannos, excuse me, 2 Clarions as well, which is pretty sick.